Hi there, I'm Jen, this is Remembered Reads. It's been a while, but it's time to make an announcement video for March Mystery Madness, which is coming up in less than a month. March Mystery Madness, of course, is the annual booktube celebration of all things mystery. It was created originally by Elizabeth from LizziefayeLovesBooks and Troi Towel, and over the years a number of co-hosts have joined on. It is always a good time, and in honor of this being a decade of March Mystery Madness, the theme this year is Mysteries Through the Decades. As always, you don't have to follow any of the prompts. If you read a single mystery, even if it's just a short story, in March, that counts. You're a participant. But for those who want to get into it a little bit more, we have 3 paths for prompts. You can pick one, you can mix and match if you'd like. All the details will be written out below. Path number 1 is the deep dive. Pick a decade and explore it. So for example, if you're thinking about the 1920s, you could read mysteries that were written in the 1920s, or you could read ones with a 1920s setting that were written more currently. Path number 2 is a travel through the decades, in which you could read mysteries that are published in a variety of decades. You'd like to do 10 books for the 10th anniversary. A fun thing to do might be picking one mystery written in each decade for the past 100 years. And path number 3 is take a contemporary trip through the decades. And this challenge is to read books that were written within the last 10 years, but that are set in decades past. So you choose mysteries that were written between 2016 and 2025 that were set in different decades, or you could read a multi-generational type mystery that spans decades itself. And if you don't have time to read a lot of books, something like the Mammoth Book of Historical Crime Fiction might be a fun way to read a single book, but still check off everything in that path. So this is an anthology that collects 12 different stories, and the settings range from the Bronze Age to the Medieval Age to the 1930s. So, if you read this book, you've done Path 2. And we also have one additional bonus prompt in memory of Scott Bryant from the Bookish Bryants, who was one of our co-hosts. He passed away last year. And in his memory, we would encourage everybody to read one of the books that he reviewed and enjoyed. And of course, with this kind of thing, you can also pick science fiction mysteries, because a decade in the future is still a decade in the future. And as always, the mysteries do not need to be specific whodunits. If you want to read a related genre like thrillers, if you want to read overlapping genres, that's always a possibility. For example, a lot of science fiction novels will have a murder mystery subplot. There are whole subgenres in romance that also involve investigation. So there are lots of options out there. If you're more of a nonfiction reader, you can always read true crime or historical crime explorations. Those are always interesting. Yeah, the opportunities are endless. I'm looking forward to it. As always, it's always a fun time. It always brings together different parts of BookTube, but there are so many overlapping genres that they can let everybody join in, and for multiple age ranges as well. So absolutely hope you'll be joining us. It should be fun. Follow us on social media. You can join our Discord group. You can follow all the hosts. I'll have all the information in the box below. And just one heads up, because the algorithm's been funny on Instagram, if you're following our Instagram account and you post to Instagram, please tag March Mystery Madness all year, the official Instagram, and also use the hashtag March Mystery Madness 2025 so that we can find you. Looking forward to it. Happy reading. Ciao.